Hello everybody, I'm Chris
I'm Liz.
in her
Pajamas.
Olaf onesie.
It's warm and fuzzy, and we have been at home for 2 weeks. Thanks to cupcakes.
Alright. Okay, so today is...
It's really not funny, but, you know.
Today is what, April 4th?
Mm-hmm.
April 4th. So yesterday...
6 days.
I'm on, of course, Squaresoft's newsletter because I pre-ordered the first class edition of the 7 Remake. And yesterday they sent out an email to everybody on their list that said they have a new trailer up for the Final Fantasy 7 Remake. And Liz and I, we got a chance to watch it, and I thought it was pretty cool.
I read an article about the trailer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, what is that?
The article explains that this trailer isn't just covering the game that we're getting on the 10th. This trailer is covering the entirety of Final Fantasy VII, including stuff that is not going to be released for a while. So,
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm fiddling with my phone.
And of course, that content after the first game will be kind of scarce because...
It's basically concept right now.
Right.
Another thing that article said is that they opened up preloads yesterday because due to cupcakes, Sony has bottlenecked your PlayStation's ability to download, as well as many internet providers are experiencing a lot of extra strain on the bandwidth just because so many people are working from home. Kids are doing school from home. Like, there's an unprecedented amount of digital stuff going on right now from home.
Plus, like HBO, CBS,
Netflix, Hulu,
Voodoo, they all have like a bunch of free content that you can view. You don't even have to be members of to view it.
Because of this.
Because of cupcakes.
So, Square Enix, according to this article, did you try to preload today?
I did.
And?
I cannot because we didn't pre-order the digital version.
Okay, so the article actually stated that no matter what version you ordered, you were supposed to be able to preload.
I cannot view an option, but maybe I'll do some
digging and just do some digging on it, because according to the article, you're supposed to be able to. I don't know. I don't even know how to access that feature, so that's all in this guy right here.
If it is an 80 gig download,
they said it might take darn near the entire week with the restrictions that are on the lines right now.
Right. Plus, we have 2 PS4s that we'll want to load it on.
So if you can find the preload option on one,
get
it going on both of them.
Yep. It's going to kind of suck for this guy because he's only on wireless. And he's the original PS4, so that's already not fast.
He's got a week.
Yep.
We'll live.
Okay. So
anyway,
should we get into this?
Yeah, let's get into it because tapioca's waiting.
For you,
you don't like tapioca.
It's a textural thing. I can't stand tapioca. It's
more for me.
I like rice, but
it's not quite rice.
It's not rice. No, it's
more for me.
Yeah, you can have it.
It's my supper. Yeah.
He saw us.
Hey, kitty.
Saw this butt.
She says, well, I'm looking out the window and I'm kneading the couch.
Okay. So should we watch this video?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's watch the video.
All right.
What's going to be our signal when we want to pause and talk about something?
Just say pause.
Or how about... Because you have the remote.
Penny.
Have the remote.
Penny.
You have the remote.
I have the remote.
I'll just poke you.
Okay.
So, Cloud, you were a soldier first class, right?
Yeah.
Weird.
Really? What's weird about it?
Nothing. Just that you were the same rank.
Huh? As who?
The first guy I ever loved.
Oh.
He said more in this scene than he said pretty much the entirety of Final Fantasy VII Advent Children.
Actually, yes. Yes, he did.
In the trailer.
I'm surprised. Like, I didn't realize until you were playing Final Fantasy VII again just how much Cloud actually says. Because usually, like, the person you play in an RPG, all they say is ... Like, so they don't say much, but he actually
talks a lot.
Yeah.
Wow. Your eyes.
Okay. I'm surprised at how much Square is sticking to the original Final Fantasy 7 in just the playground area alone. Like, that is the exact placement of that little slide thing that they're on, that they're sitting on, and everything. And then Wall Market is off to the
One
right.
side.
And then, let's see, Shinra comes out of Sector 7.
Mm.
And yeah, behind them is where Tifa's Seventh Heaven, where Avalanche and stuff is.
I want to be Eris for Halloween.
Okay.
If
Anyway,
there is a Halloween this year.
right. Halloween is canceled because of cupcakes.
Right?
Yes, Aerith is an ancient. Probably the last one living.
You know you're not just any little girl. You're a descendant of the ancients.
You're wrong! I'm not an ancient!
When we're older and you're a famous soldier, if I'm ever trapped or in trouble, promise you'll come and save me.
Okay, so that scene, I think in the Final Fantasy 7 Classic, even though the scene takes place in Nibelheim, 2 years before these events, I think.
But it's a flashback
It's a
from
flashback.
well after they've left Midgard.
Well, or no.
Yes, it is.
Is it a flashback? No. It's a flashback from when Cloud and Tifa were talking about, Cloud was kind of being
Aloof.
grumpy self, and he was just about to leave, and Tifa's like, "You promised."
No.
That was in the bar.
No. That flashback didn't happen there, though.
Are you
That
sure?
flashback either happened in Calm or in Nibelheim.
Oh. Calm. I think Calm was. We'll see this later on, but Tifa's like, I hate Shinra. I hate Soldier.
Nope.
That was in Calm, wasn't it?
Well, yeah. Both this flashback and that flashback I thought happened at the same time.
I don't remember.
Like, I thought that it was like, well, the way that I played it. Okay, so maybe there's a different way to have played it. But, like, so Barret, they got to Calm, and Barret was like, all right, Cloud, now tell your story. And Cloud's like, okay, so I'll fill everyone in. And then he stops talking for a second, and he's like, I think that's enough for tonight. And Tifa or Barret then said, well, wait, there's more. Tifa, I think, said it. I don't know. I played a whole lot of content in like 3 weeks, you guys.
You did.
Holy buckets. When you're talking an RPG, pushing it into that small amount of space and trying to keep everything straight is insane.
70-something hours in 3 weeks. Yeah.
I think it was 80. Someone really wants to get a hold of me. Anyway. So, like, I was like, okay, well, I'll keep going with the story because I'm sitting here like, well, I want to know. I want to know what the heck is going on. So then he kept going. I think. I don't remember.
Okay.
So many hours. My brain is mush.
Moving on.
Sephiroth, soldiers. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this. I've never been so proud. Women must be hounding you day and night.
I'd really love to stay and chat, but we gotta go.
So soon?
Got more pizza in the oven? I'll take another
Wedge!
Looky here, boys! Burglars!
Tifa, I'm coming for you!
See?
I feel like they're trying to just shove so much into a 4-minute trailer that they're like, look, we introduced all these new people and this new person and this new person.
Right, like the previous person, Tifa, I'm coming for you.
Burglars!
And then they cut him off right there. I think that they should have finished what he was saying.
Yeah.
But,
Or just not included it.
Right, like we have no context of who the heck this guy is, so
and I
why
mean,
even include him at all?
The trailer, if they hadn't included this stuff, the trailer would have been fine for the people like us who've played the game. Or people who'd never played the game and didn't realize that there was this rich history going into making this, like teenagers nowadays. being like, oh, I want to play this game. This looks good.
There are going to be people that they'll see the Final Fantasy VII Remake on the shelf and be like, there was an original Final Fantasy VII?
Yes.
Kind of like you get those remakes of movies that Hollywood does. There was an original? What?
Right.
Viciously, without mercy, until they vomit blood.
You seek my approval, do you?
I should warn you.
Huh?
Tails, you lose.
Okay, so those were... They showed 3 characters. The first one was the owner of the honeybee.
I never went in there.
No, you didn't. In Wall Market, which I guess Square has totally like flushed it out and expanded it, and I guess there's mini games and it's like Gold Saucer Light or something now. The second one, I don't remember who it is. I just remember that she works for Don Cornholio. Corneo. And the third one.
Yes, Beavis and Butthead.
The third one. You have TP?
Yes, I do.
The third one, you might think he's a new character, but he's actually
Choco Billy, right?
Chocobo Billy. Yes.
Is it Chocobo Billy or Choco Billy?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Choco Billy rolls off the tongue much easier.
Sure. He was the guy that actually in the original he drove Tifa to Don Corneo's mansion. He was the guy driving the stagecoach. That's him. And actually, this one.
Give it back. Give it back.
That is actually one of Don Corneo's men that chase Cloud around the room.
Oh, good Lord.
Remember that scene?
No, yeah, I traumatized.
You're trying to regress that scene? Yeah, that one.
Are you going?
I'm sorry, honey.
And of course, this is Barret and Marlene.
Oh, Marlene.
Barret looks like so much of a good guy in that.
He looks so soft, right? Well, but then again, he's talking to his little girl.
He is.
Okay, well, he's talking to the little girl that he is raising because...
It's not his little girl.
Freaking blew my mind when I found out that that was not his biological daughter, you guys. Holy... I was like, wait, what?
And
what?
I'm going to put a spoiler tag in this, so... That is Barrett's best friend's daughter that he thinks his best friend is dead. Dying.
It started with a D.
Yeah.
Barret had a wife, didn't he?
Barret had a wife who
died.
Shinra killed her.
And Dine's wife died.
And Dine didn't die. Barret thought he died, but there's a whole backstory about this. And
I really hope that they keep it in the remake and maybe even flesh it out a little bit more.
I'm sure they will. They got it because it's actually a really good...
And it's an important story arc. I think all of their story arcs really need fleshed out more than they are.
Right. You mentioned this before, that Barret doesn't seem to be the tree hugger type. And
that story arc explained it so much.
We mentioned this in a previous show, but... Okay, so Barret lived in a town called Coral with Dine, and he learned that Shinra was going to come to Coral and build a reactor there.
And he was like, ooh, jobs.
And he's like, ooh, this would be great for the city. And there was actually this group called Avalanche. Barret was not part of Avalanche. It was a group called Avalanche that opposed Shinra doing this, and they actually did what they can to stop this. Well, Barret joined forces with Shinra to destroy Avalanche, but there's something, I can't remember exactly what happened.
I'm getting kitty kisses.
You are. Here. Kitty kisses. But I can't remember exactly what happened. But something happened, and Shinra blamed the town of Coral. They thought Coral was why it happened, so they burned the town. Right? They burned it. Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, they did.
I believe they burned the town. And in that, Barrett's wife, Dine's wife.
A lot of people died. And now they live in broken down train cars and stuff.
Right, yeah, they do. Yeah, well, it was like a Tentville. And so, anyway, Barret realized how evil Shinra was, and now he fights. It's not the original group, it's a group that he made, but it's called Avalanche. And he fights Shinra. So he's not really a tree hugger, he's trying to
make it up to the planet.
Yeah, he's trying to make amends with everybody.
He feels like he wronged everyone in his village and the planet.
And I can't remember what happened. I think, the Shinra soldiers were shooting at Barret and Dine.
They shot their arms.
Dine slipped. Barret tried to catch him, and
So Barret was holding...
Shinra men just shot right through their hands.
Right.
So Dine has a gun on the other hand as Barret.
Barret was holding Dine's left hand with his right hand. And so they shot their hands.
Yep. And
so they both had the same surgery.
So, of course, Dine fell off the cliff, and Barret thought he was dead. And that's why Marlene is there. Barret's taking care of his best friend's daughter.
I wish I didn't have to.
Shinra has confirmed the reactor to be the target of the bomb threat.
Shinra's decided they ought to stamp them out.
The sky is falling, and Avalanche is to blame.
But I work for Shinra. I'm the enemy.
I don't care.
Greetings and welcome. Avalanche, I presume.
You mean you're not here to give President Shinra his comeuppance?
I've also drafted a
That will not be needed.
2 words, Reeve. Neo Midgar.
Scarlet, that's the woman's name at that big conference table that was talking. She mentioned Neo Midgar, which their whole plan was to level Midgar and rebuild it.
Yep. And who cares about the people in the slums and whatnot?
Right, yeah, they don't care about it.
Cat butt.
Money, money, money. They're like GameStop. Money, money, money. Okay.
Come on, let's push it past the red line!
Okay, that dude on a motorcycle.
That is
new.
the new character that is like Cloud's nemesis.
And we were kind of
Antithesis.
discussing this, that maybe that dude might have been in Soldier. Like, legitimately in Soldier.
Or he might have been the other guy that was with them at Nibelheim.
Yeah, or
And
something.
was jealous that Zack chose Cloud.
To be his legacy, yeah, instead.
Stop them, you fools! Don't let them escape!
They're going to drop the plate on us?
Yes.
Whispers, perhaps best described as arbiters of fate.
Those were the Sephiroth clones. Right?
No.
No?
No, they're not Sephiroth clones. She just explained them in the trailer. She said whispers.
Right.
Every time they touch me, I lose a little bit of myself. A little bit of myself
Okay.
dies. I think they are things that are surviving just off the power of the ancients. And so since she's the only ancient left...
They'll bug her.
And that's why she's not scared of them. She's probably seen them ever since she was an itty-bitty child.
No, you don't! Not when I'm working!
And I think Reno, looks just as cool as he does in Advent Children.
Why does he have to be a bad guy again?
I know.
Reno and Rude are
he's
so
a
awesome.
good guy in Advent Children.
And he and Rude are just so freaking funny. I
Well,
love them.
him, Rude, and Elena.
I promise you will regret this.
The sector in which you stand has been condemned.
Rude has a crush on Tifa.
Rude and Tifa
Sitting in a
tree.
But anyway, there are battles when you battle Rude that if Tifa's the only one standing, he will not attack.
Well, he might not attack.
He might not
It's a
attack.
50-50 chance.
He will not attack. If there's other people in the party left alive, he will not attack Tifa. So, I thought that was pretty interesting. I never realized that.
And there's a whole conversation between him, Elena, and Rude where Elena's like, we all know that Rude likes Tifa.
Yep.
That's pretty adorable.
So, all right.
You're a soldier, aren't you? Which, of course,
Rufus.
Shinra, his son.
Through suffering, you
At this
will
point,
grow
he's the
strong.
president.
That's Sephiroth.
Isn't that what you want?
Come on, you see the piece of shit we're driving here?
Says the 300-pound sack of it.
Hey!
The houses!
That is such a strange enemy. I mean,
I don't
it's
get
a
it.
house. What the
I
heck?
don't understand. And that's the only place you run into them is in that part of the slums.
But, I'm kind of glad that Square Enix, put the houses in here because it's a good homage to the original, but
They eat you.
People are going to be so confused, like, why are you fighting a house?
They eat you.
Yeah, they do eat you, especially in this, because I think they're actually about to eat Cloud here.
Yep, they are. They are.
A freeze! Yay! I love a freeze.
Shiva?
Shiva!
Okay, guns don't do that.
Video game.
Comes down to that.
It's a video game.
Justice, honor, freedom. Vain indulgences everywhere.
Every time the whispers touch me, I lose something, a part of myself.
See,
I don't remember that.
I don't. He did that to Cloud, and of course he did that to Eris in the game. I don't remember him doing it to Barret.
And he did it to Tifa.
Did he do it to Tifa?
Uh-huh.
I thought he just swung right across her.
Oh yeah, you're right.
He didn't stab her. But anyway, I'm wondering
if he sucks. You can't kill anyone he's impaling. For Eris, and that was a cheap shot.
Yeah, should have just tossed her Phoenix down, guys. But anyway, maybe that's a dream sequence or something. Maybe Cloud is envisioning Sephiroth destroying his whole team and everything.
What if it's during Cloud's coma?
You know what? We'll just have to play the game, I guess.
Yeah, we will. Okay.
There's one reason to play the game, I guess.
Yep.
Like we don't have several 100,000 more. Okay.
Tonight marks a new beginning for Shinra.
This could well be her last line of defense. Let's go.
I think that's the very end of the game.
Let us
I think that's
Meteor.
That's Meteor.
Together.
And then the light around it is
There's
Holy.
still so much to be done.
Is that
That
Midgar?
looks like something from Kingsglaive.
Well, yeah, is that Midgar though?
I don't know.
All right,
Find out.
we'll find out. So anyway, that's the trailer. I thought it was pretty cool. It left a lot of questions about the new content, like.
I want to know
Who
about
are
those
these
whispers.
guys? Yeah,
I really
definitely
want to know about the whispers.
Because initially I thought those were Sephiroth clones, like in Niblum, there's like these black hunched over creatures.
But those things are
Sephiroth
weak.
Yeah.
There is no way they would be zooming around like that.
So
and only Aerith and then Cloud can see them at first.
Well, it's
and Cloud can only see them once Aerith does this.
I think at the end of the demo, it says some people can see them, some people can't.
The some people would be Aerith and whoever she deems the ability to, I think.
Right, and I'm wondering maybe it's also like how much Mako they've been exposed to, because everybody who's a soldier, they expose them to high levels of Mako. They expose them to levels of Mako that are just about enough to kill a person.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, Vincent would probably be able to see him too, because
depending on what they did to him.
Well, he actually died, and then I guess they didn't subject him. Well, no, I think they just subjected him to Mako.
We're gonna have to wait and see.
It's probably going to take another 20 years for Square to get that part out.
So.
I thought it was good.
Yeah. Subscribe.
Oh, yeah. Hey, like.
Hit the bell.
Comment.
Tell us what you like, what you don't like.
Pet the kitty.
Let me know if you want to see more of the Olaf pajamas. Because they're warm.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.